Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Nation. This is back in the basic. Chuck of the deuces out, do text baby. Better does back, you know, it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real rise up, fake rise down. Brought to my preach on. I'm gonna say it again. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real rise up, fake rise down. Brought to my preach on. And the only place you ever gonna get it, only place you ever gonna get it back, only place you ever gonna get, it, only place you ever gonna brand brand updates, and we're going to talk about this. Well, I always do the brand updates. What we're going to do in this channel for a few days and a few months. Me do a review about The Last of Us Part Two and what I think of the game. You can watch it on this channel right here. Just subscribe it and likes about it. Comment and tell me what you think of me review it. But talk about something, man. Folks out there, please let's just bowed our heads and have a prayer for DMX, man, and hoping he can get through this tough times, man. I'll be making, man. I'll be pulled through. Because it's sad to hear, and you know what happened to this man, DMX, man. Nobody in history can have four CDs. He had four number one albums. DMX, four number one albums in history in hip hop. You will never see that in ever in lifetime, ever went platinum. From albums to Dark as Hell is Hot and Blood of My Blood, Flesh of My Flesh, and oh man, what's up, man? What's up? Welcome to the stream. And it's okay. I already mentioned DMX other and Depression, the Great of Compression, My Flesh, and the other album, The Year of the Dog. Now, DMX, when I first started listening to him, I was 12 years old, and it was 1998. It was about 30 years ago. DMX touched a lot of people. He touched a lot of folks' lives and stuff like that. And this man, you don't know how much this man meant some folks in hip hop game. You know, every time you see DMX when he performing, he always said a prayer on the stage, man. Not too many people do this to say a prayer for when he performing on stage. I remember when they have the Hard Knock Life tour, my uncle and me and my brother went to see him, and he performed real good, man, for himself as a great artist that he is. So I hope he'll pull this through. X, I can't throw it up to X, but know that this stuff. Stay strong. I hope he pulls through, and from Rise from Above It. I hope he pulls through. Rise from above it. I hope he pulls through. Um, I'm gonna tell you something else. What really pisses me off, I start to see Funk Master Flex was talking about how people he bashing folks in the industry, not helping DMX. I see it. That just showed me he's not having immaturity yet. He's 52 years old. I used to mess with Funk Master Flex music as him as a DJ. And some people say that people hating on Flex because he kept New York going. No, he is the real reason why New York is falling because of him. And he's not making peace with that. Regardless if he didn't like Tupac, he cannot the impact that Tupac of the pack of the great impact that Tupac set them apart. If people want to blame Tupac for this, they need to blame everybody else who were involved with him. And so was Puff Daddy and the rest of the bad boys were involved in this beef. What's going on? Because Puff and Suge could have sit those guys down and squash it like men. It would have saved more lives in the music game. So fuck Master Flags, brother. I get where you come from, but you know better at the same time. You disrespected Tupac for the last couple of years, and you didn't apologize for what you just said, because you know deep down you were wrong for what you said to Flags at all. I just don't. He got a lot of that. I would have seen his talking points about DMX. But at the same time, bro, what can you do any different? So it don't make any sense for him to say stuff like that, but he ain't doing anything no different. Oh man, what else I have to say? There's so much things to do. Um, how many people want to see Godzilla versus King Kong? I can't wait to see that on Friday. We going to the movies to see that. It's gonna be a kick-ass movie to see this, man. Straight up. Can't wait till Friday comes. We're gonna see that movie. Um, what else is brands I have to say? Man, so much. You know, there's so much fun in this channel, man. So much things to do. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think that's it, man. I don't have nothing else to say to talk about, man. It's so much things to do. You know, have an update and talk about certain things on this channel. You know, I've been doing this for so long. Oh, before I'm gonna wrap this up, man, I heard this from Logan Paul. He was trying to say that YouTube is more harder than boxing. Is it harder when he did it? It's not that hard. Me, I've been in YouTube for at least 20 years. What's up, Ray Shooter? What's up, man? Ray Shooter. What up, man? Whatever his name, Logan Paul. He tried to say that YouTube stay stay long. I'm gonna try to. Logan Paul trying to say the reason why that YouTube is more harder, you have to put so much work, so much editing, and all this other yada. I ain't trying to hear what he said because there was a guy put this video out there, but I've been doing YouTube for 20 years. Some people do it long before I have. And I'm gonna show you all I'm gonna tell you the people from YouTube that I looked up to who've been doing it long before I do. Jake Paul been trying to get his ass whooped by Benny Ken. Really? That's how he is. I never really did not like Logan Paul like that because Logan Paul is a fucking asshole. He's just one of those dudes that he got everything that hands to him. You know, I'm just sorry. I just cannot stand any person that will sit there and talking about that the stuff he does on YouTube, and he want to sit there and say, I mean, it's cold. I did not know that Logan Paul got his ass beat, but it's what it is. But like I said again, man, I've been doing in YouTube at least 20 years, and I still go strong. And some of the people got in the comments when there was this person the video was talking about it, but he was saying I had the audacity to ask that. But I do have audacity to ask that because they don't care about the big YouTubers. They cared about the big YouTubers, but they really don't care about the small YouTubers. They really don't. People be busting their ass to make videos, and how come they can't get the same spotlight as Jake Paul got? And you know Jake Paul must have connections there to get where he wanted to go. He just a spoiled adolescent ass rich kid to get where he trying to go. But you're fucking telling me this is the way him supposed to go where he's trying to go? I mean, let me say this, man. All the people that being on YouTube, just hang in there, stay strong, and do what you have to do in order to get your name out there. And don't let anybody tell you can't do something because you can do it. You can do it. Just stay strong. It's not easy. It was hard for me when I first did it, but I say YouTube is hard. It's hard at first when you do it, but it gets more better. Boxing is more harder than YouTube because let's be honest, not everybody can box unless you got have some good striking to strike a person. You got to stay in shape. You got to train in order to stay in your best shape in your life to fight somebody. That's like saying anybody can be, I think he can wrestle somebody. Man, they're going to kill that boy out there. He just don't know. And I'm going to tell you something else. Just because Bad Bunny did it doesn't mean he might fight a few fights, but he ain't going to risk his life to be in that ring that long. Come on. Leave that for the professionals that actually been doing it, getting the ring and out for years to try to wrestle, that put their body through the line, bro. These wrestler guys put their body through a line. I don't see how Bow Wow thinking he could try to wrestle someone. You know, all the people that want to be wrestlers, if you really said, would you box? I don't know about that. I have to really be in shape to box. I'm not saying, I can't say I'm a professional fighter. I can fight in the streets, but in the ring, that's different because you have to put your protection of your gloves in your hand. You don't want to damage your hands, and your head, because you can get a head concussion, just knock somebody out. Because people can die in the ring, and that is a straight knowing you have to put your body through a lot to have arm surgery, neck injuries, you name it. They have to really put on a show. Wrestling might be fake, but part of the injuries is real. I'm telling you, they ain't doing it for nothing. And let's be honest, the only reason why Jake Paul won the fight with Nate Robinson, you know Nate Robinson took that fall for Jake Paul. Everything can, but I don't know if I can box in. Bow Wow is gonna get his ass whooped by them WWE got you already know, bro. You already know. You already know. Yeah, he gonna get himself hurt. How to fight somebody knowing he gonna get himself hurt behind that. You better stay his ass and keep on rapping because he don't need to be boxing. I mean, he don't need to wrestle. He really don't. He just need to stick with rapping. So you're right. He's gonna get choke slamming and collar driver and everything. Oh hell yeah! I want to see it because I'll be laughing. I'm gonna say that's what your ass get. Need to stay ass out of that damn ring. Because I'm telling you, it'd be Triple H or one of them gonna pile the mud off of this dude or Stone Cold Stunner on his ass. I'm telling you, he might as well fight the women instead of trying to fight the guys. I'm sorry. He gonna get hurt. He gonna get hurt. He need to start just stick with rapping. I don't know why he think he's gonna wrestle somebody knowing he gonna get some head out of concussion out of his ass, and it be the only thing that's gonna save him is mama. Let's be for real, bro. Bow Wow just not. He don't have the cut for that. He don't have the actual work, body work to be a wrestler. I'm sorry. These kind of cats been doing it for years, for a whole entire lives, to thinking they can put their body in the line. I couldn't do it. Now I might box in the streets, but not in a ring, because I can shit. Somebody could really knock my ass on lights out and be on a head out of concussion. I have to be really way into training to fight somebody. Okay, after Kennedy Stone, all his albums is going to get okay. After Kid Stone, all his albums gonna pop out his ass. Yeah, I already know. I don't know what the fuck Bow Wow was thinking that he's gonna be a wrestler. He's gonna fight somebody, knowing he gonna get himself killed. Are he crazy? When I first heard this Bow Wow talk about he was gonna be a wrestler, I started to laugh because I thought Bow Wow was joking. I thought Bow Wow was joking when he said this. I said he must be joking. Somebody must have dropped a coconut in his head in this morning because you a wrestler. All right. Once they break a leg and break a mud hole in your ass, then you're gonna stay out of that ring. So if I was Bow Wow, I stay out of that ring because he will get hurt. He would definitely get hurt. He'd be the laughing stock out of that whole company. They don't take Bow Wow seriously just because Bad Bunny did it. That's just a show posted. Just put on a show and post it. But you notice Bad Bunny, he don't get too close. He'll fight just a little bit, but that's about it. Just because Snoop did it, that don't mean anything. They just fight a little inch, but they ain't gonna fight all the way. They're just not gonna do it. So leave that for professionals that actually put their body on the line. If you're not able to wrestle, stay your ass out of the ring. Same thing when it comes to boxing. If you don't have the skill to swing and box, don't do it. Just hang up the glove and leave the professionals. I would love to see Jake Paul get his ass kicked. I can't stand that guy. I just can't stand him. And all the shit he been saying, and he try to say that YouTube is more harder than boxing. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody knows that he wouldn't be able to rap a gift after they entangle his ass up. Yeah, I already know. I already know. I don't know what the hell Bow Wow was thinking, trying to say he want to be a wrestler. Shit, he better get some extra pointer for the Rocky Johnson. If he think about trying to wrestle somebody. Now me, you ain't gonna catch me fighting in the ring. Fuck no. I will get myself hurt. I'll get some leg concussion, arm sprinkle, just sprinkle my arm, or get some head out of percussion, bleeding. I leave that for the professionals, man, because they've been doing this for years. They've been doing this since they were way high when they were kids until they became a teenagers to adults. They're actually doing it. If you're not able to serious about dollars, millions, just to draw a large crowd base. So boxing and wrestling is not for everybody unless you have to really into it. You know, YouTube is not for everybody if you're hard and dedication into this. So I don't know, brother, because there's a lot of craziness what's going on. I do commentary. That's it. Me too, man. I do commentary as well because ain't no way I'm gonna put myself into a ring of a boxing or wrestling knowing I'm gonna get some head injuries. No way. I have to be really trained to cut strictly diet and be training 24 hours and 7 days a week. That's a hard day's work. It looks easy, but it's hard as hell. You got men and women train their lives to ready to prepare to fight, from a boxing to wrestling, because they actually do a study about you could die of a head concussion, just like NFL. But when they deal with a head affecting injury, and you can die the instant of your brain. And it's sad about NFL football players, and that's why they try to do everything in their hardest protect NFL players because of a head concussion injury, for they won't make sure they bash their head in when they play in the football field. I play football, and it wasn't easy for me doing it. Have I have injuries? Not exactly, but I do have injuries of my fingers playing basketball. Every time when his head is going to look like a good one, ranking shooter. Yeah, it ain't gonna look good for Bow Wow. He needs to stay his ass out of the ring. He might as well be a ring pronouncer, a ring commissary. I don't know why the fuck he want to wrestle for. You better stay his ass on rapping, on be on reality, hip hop, so hip hop love reality TV shows. Wrestling is just not for Bow Wow. It's not. Don't give a fuck who he is. He will get his ass hurt in that ring. It ain't gonna be good. Trust me. Can you imagine if Bow Wow tack his spine off of him after he just read on him and tackled his actual rib mint case out of him? It wouldn't look good. He be spread out of his ribs after he get through with him. It won't look good. So I don't know why these guys thinking they can wrestle somebody. Like you can tell Logan Paul can't box. You can tell the way he look. He can't box. He might swing few punches, but that's about it. If somebody really use quick jab uppercut on his chin, he'd be really knocked out. And fight is just not for everybody. If you're not really into it, don't get into it because it's not no game. You can get hurt. He only weighed 20 pounds. That's about it. Are you serious? Jake Paul worth Jake Paul. We're talking about the YouTuber girl. He only worth 20 pounds. What the fuck is him doing for boxing then? He just trying to put on a just like a show, just put on just a circus fashion show. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, Jake Paul will get hurt. He will literally get hurt. It might be if he fight another YouTuber, but put him into a real fight like Mayweather, Kyle McGregor. Oh, he ain't gonna fight those guys. Or matter of fact, Khabib Babi, that dude from Russia. This motherfucker Russell Bears, all kinds of shit. And I always want to know what Khabib Babi's secret, how he's so damn good and undisputed. And now I find out he was Russell Bear since he was 4 or 5 years old. No wonder why Russian guy. I'm sorry. He have to be really into the wrestler he is. No, I'm talking about Bow Wow. Oh, you talking about Bow Wow. He worth 20 pounds? He need to stay out of the ring. Oh, hell no. Hell to the damn no. Then why he need to be a wrestler for, why he want to be a wrestler for if he only worth 25, that's like 20 pounds of inches wet. He be wetting himself by the time he get in the ring. I hate that for Bow Wow. I ain't gonna lie. I really hate that for Bow Wow. I laugh. Cause I thought he was just joking. He had to be joking if he talk about he want to wrestle somebody. No, Bow Wow need to stay his little ass out of the ring. Shit, Rey Mysterio got a better chance than he does, even though he'll wave up inch 2 inches, 215 and 13 inches, 215 and 345 inches a pound of a little man tacking and fight natural guys in the ring. Wrestling is not for everybody. It's only for people who actually wants to be into this sport. But Khabib, man, that guy can fight. I see how Khabib fight, man. God damn, he can fight that damn good. Khabib, the Russian guy. Ain't no way Jake Paul can fight him or Bow Wow. Shit, Mayweather can't even fight this Russian man. This man have won 29 fights and no losses. This is a Russian guy from Gabastan. This is where he's from, and he's a Muslim. But they won't even he don't get no actual prayers. What I mean, he don't get no standing ovation praise out here in the United States, but he'll get it from his country because he's a Muslim, and you know how they go in America. They look at Muslims as the enemies, but yet this guy can kick some ass in the ring from the MMA fights. But I'll tell you one thing though, Ray Shooter, do you know who this Miami girl? I forgot her name. She looked good. I'm talking about this girl looks so fine. Ooh, Rey Mysterio would slap a mic on the back of Bow Wow and put his ass back, put his ass back to Iowa. Of course, Rey Mysterio, 169 guy from San Diego. Hell yeah, and he's a little dude, but he stood out 20 inches feet away from people and throw off the ropes, do 169, and that's about it. I love watching Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio will kick the living shit out of Bow Wow, and I been know that one. Yeah, that's her name, bro. Lana Sedana girl. That girl is fine. God damn, she look good. Ooh, she got a hell of a body, man. She got a hell of a body for a Cuban girl. Man, I sure want to get in the bed with that. I'm telling you, she look good as a woman from MMA. I'm telling you, I think she's dating a brother, a football brother. I don't know how true that is, but you know how they go. They always hating on black men trying to get the good looking women. If I was that brother, man, not only I would lay in it, but put some babies on that chick. That chick is fun as hell. And she's from Miami, and she's looking good like that, shaking, rumping, and all that down. Ooh, fine looking like Latina. Fine looking sexy mommy. God damn, she got it going on. And she's MMA fighter. She is fine as fuck. Her ass is fat. Yes, man. I saw that. When I saw how she looked, I was like, damn. Get along with her. Woo. I gotta know her name. God damn. I tell you one thing. If she was my girl, I wouldn't mess with my baby. She'll kick my ass. I'll let her kick my ass. Fine as she is. And she's from Miami. She's Cuban. Oh my God. Her mom is Cuban. Her dad is Venezuela. Damn, she look good. God. Mm. I know any man want to get with her. I swear to God, I will lay up in there. Ooh. And I just saw her whoop this girl ass, and she just twirling around, shaking her ass like, God damn, she look good, man. Let me lay up in her. God damn. I know any man want to get with her. I will give her 16, baby. Shit. I know that's right. I would have. That's a sexy looking, like, fine, sexy mommy. Mommy Latino. She look good. Damn, I could believe she an MMA fighter. And she got a sexy ass website. Man, she look good, man. She don't need to be MMA. She need to be in porn or something. Because I never thought she was. You never seen MMA women look like that until she came. Like, damn, who the hell is she? Damn, oh my God. Oh man, I gotta follow this chick. This chick is fun. I know any man want to hit that, want to get with that. Come on, man. Shit, brothers, man, y'all need to look at her. Even white guys and Latino guys try to get with her. Damn, she'd kick my ass any day. Oh my God. I give her the best orgasm in the world if I with her. I'll tell you that much. Damn, she look good. I see a lot of MA women, but not like her. She's straight feminine. Even though she fight like she think you think she's a fight like the way she fight like a guy, but she's a woman, man. She look good. She look good, bro. Damn. But like I said, man, not everybody can fight like that, man. Not everybody can fight like that, man. I would have like some things you got to leave that shit for professionals, man, because it's meant for the people who actually wants to fight. For I don't know why everybody think they can get in the ring. She is gorgeous. I look good too, man. Look soft as hell, just soft and squishy. I just want to touch it. Just want to squish the hell out of her. Just make a some squeeze lime juice out of her, man. I squeeze her to the ends of a drop. She looked good. I couldn't believe this is a sexy ass woman in MMA fighting history, and she's a champ. I'm surprised she ain't champion yet. She need to be. With a body looking like that, she on her way. She just getting started. Like damn. Oh my God. So you know that the father got to be way protected over her because that's a hell looking woman. I ain't gonna lie. She's 22 years old and she's from Miami. Damn. The most beautiful women out there, I would say, is Miami. Miami is hands down got the most sexiest Latino women out there. Period. They ain't got nothing on Miami. Miami got some beautiful women. And if y'all don't know who the Bang Bros is, go look them up. They the teen spring break of porn. They are. I'm telling you. They always got the baddest bras that had sex. I tell you. You know, I don't know, man. My thing is this, man. Everybody want to be a boxer or a fighter, but they don't have the dedication, the drive, and the full body of work to be able to fight. Not everybody can fight like that. You know. Oh man. I mean, I just hope DMX pull through, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hope DMX will pull through because I really believe they tried to exterminate that brother. They try to sabotage him, try and destroy him because DMX told too much truth what goes on in the industry. But I found it strange that DMX did not smoke, not drink, not do nothing in a few years, and all of a sudden he OD. You know something is wrong. When the last time you have a girl, bro? Oh man, it's been a long time, man. Oh man, ever since high school, man. But you know how things are, Raider shoot. It's hard to find somebody nowadays because if you don't have no money, if you don't have no transportation, how you gonna get a woman? Because women don't want nobody, especially if you don't have nothing to back up and got nothing to plan on, man. I'm just taking time, but when I find somebody, that's what I know. I'm just taking some time. That's all. It's just too much stuff was going on. You know, it's too much stuff, and it's really sad too. Especially this bullshit Golden Stacks talking about they helping black women economics, man. But this is the same Golden Stacks were the ones are so evil behind this Occupy Wall Street, and they have room to talk, and they don't do any good for our communities. None. They just using black women. But sisters are too realizing to see that. And that's just the sad part. Facts, bro. Take your time. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm not trying to rush. I just take my time, bro. I will find the right woman. She'll come along sooner or later. That's what I know. But I don't want to get caught up in a situation where Once you start messing with somebody, then it don't work out when you think it planned to be. And then leaving children in the world, they already sterilize the kids to make sure they get the vaccine. It's so sad that you got to bring these kids in the world today. My niece is gonna have a new baby. She's pregnant. She's gonna have children. I want a girl I can love. Me too, man. I want a girl that I can start a family with. It's not easy, bro. But it's not easy. It's hard nowadays, man, because part of it is guys' fault too, but part of it is women's fault as well. Because these females, they asking for careers and money and stuff like that. It's not what we can do together. It's what you can do for me. It's sad it's like that, but that's just the way it is. And that needs to change, man. Men and women do need each other at the end of the day. If men and women stop being selfish, I understand times are hard, but we all need a helping hand sometimes when times will get better for us. I just don't like what's going on, bro. I feel sorry for these young men and young women that's coming up who actually want somebody, but it's going to take time. And people going through divorce, and then especially on house and this and that. Fellas, man, if you got kids, start taking care of your kids, man. Start taking care of your life. And that goes to ladies as well. Start having plans for yourself and plan for your future, because don't try to rush it. It takes time, man, because to get somebody, it'll come eventually when you know it. It just it just don't make no sense because the family union it's been destroyed. It's been destroyed, bro. Yeah, yeah, it's hard because a lot of women don't want a good guy. They don't. They don't want no good guy. The only time they want a good guy until their bodies start to wear out. By the time they get older, who want to take care of somebody else's baggage? I won't do that. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. And besides, when she had kids by a relationship, those children will never be yours. It's belong to somebody else. No men in their right mind that has something going on don't want to deal with that. I don't have kids. I'm 32 years old. No, 34 years old. Not 32, 34. I got too much planned for myself to ready for our family. I want my own family. But the community I come from, it's hard to find that. It's hard to start a family on your own. It takes time, though. It takes time. It just don't make any sense. What do you want? What do you watch? Who do you watch in YouTube? Who's not inspired for people from YouTube? Before I first started, I used to watch. What made me want to make me be a YouTuber? There was this dude named was I would say Ed. Ed was the first YouTuber guy that I watched when he first started. He's like the founder. I wouldn't say the founder. He was the first guy that's trying to start to get recognition of YouTube before YouTube ever been created. And then after Ed, then Ray Johnson. I look up to that dude. And there's this one guy named Sticky 187. If y'all don't know what Sticky 187, he's the old school of YouTube. He's been in this thing since, oh man, when YouTube was been trying to get it started up. When it's been started up until he came. Sticky 187, man. Shout out to Sticky 187. He's very old school on YouTube. Hold accountable for. He's from Kansas City. Shout out to KC. KC Mo, Kansas City, man. There's this other YouTuber named Doggy Style. Harvey Superboy. Yeah, I definitely watch him a lot of times. Harvey Superboy, very old school. There's this other YouTuber. He's not a YouTuber no more, but his name was Doggy Style HD TV or something like that. He was talking about bashing the things that's what's wrong with black women. Talk about brothers that's traveling, and then he talked about a movie called School on Fire. He was talking about a bunch of stuff. He was doing good things on YouTube, but he's not on there no more. I think he closed his account and left. And there's this other YouTuber I like to watch was named uh the Jewel Man, whatever his name is. and Raider Shooter. If you know what I'm talking about the Jules man. That dude, the one who wearing shades, he a black dude. He did his thing on YouTube. What happened to him, man? He had some good videos. The Jury Man, that's his name, Jury Man. That was his name. He was very old school. I used to love watching this guy. And there are females that I watch on YouTube as well. There's the Puerto Rican girl. She looked cute. She cute, but she was in New York. She had some good YouTubers. There are great YouTubers on this site, but it ain't fun anymore, man. YouTube on some other bullshit, man. It's on some other stuff. It used to be a time where you could get 100 watch on this platform. Now you got to have 4 hours platform. Yeah, Juryman. Yeah, that's his thing. I used to love watching him. What happened to him, man? I miss that guy. That guy made some good video. I don't know where he from, but that dude been make some funny videos. He made some funny ass videos. Very funny, very entertaining, very unique, a unique creator of YouTube. He should have become bigger. He should have been a bigger as a name that he was getting because he made some great videos. And after all the other YouTubers, then you got Tommy Sawyer. I like watch Tommy Sawyer, and I also watch O'Shea Duke Jackson, and um and also Super 575. I watch him sometimes, and there's a lot of YouTubers, man. Some of them that I watch, but I don't watch every YouTubers. What is your favorite topic? Oh man, my favorite topic. My favorite topic is all time. I love history, science, and math, and all that stuff. That's my favorite subjects and stuff. And the global world, global scale, what's going on. And entertainment stuff and sports and all that. But my favorite all time is definitely be history and science. I would say the subjects on that. And sometimes movies too. But it's always history and science. Always. That's my favorite subject sometimes. Oh man, and then you got a lot of YouTube like Cutie Pie. I really don't like Cutie Pie like that, even though he made the gaming industry so big because he just gaming all the time. I'm gaming too in some ways. If y'all want to watch my recording video games, when I posted games I'm playing, Illuminati videos, yes, I do. I love watching Illuminati videos always. I do because I watched this other Illuminati video. It was called Illuminati Hit List, and they show all the people who's on the Illuminati list that's been hit by the Illuminati. Michael Jackson, John, so many. Fearless? Yes. Yes, I love watching Fearless. Still do. I just don't watch him a while, but he has some good videos. I am Fearless. Yeah, I like that guy. He very nice, very intelligent, very, very quick, very well spoke young brother. Old brother. Been doing this thing for years. It's so many big names of YouTubers, and not just big names, some small names too. Oh man, there's so many of them. Um, I used to watch Lady T sometimes. She has some good videos. I ain't watched her video in a while, but she has some good videos. The sister have been doing her thing. Who else got so many videos? There's so many, man. So many names of YouTube, from small YouTuber and a big YouTuber. Mostly small. I watch the small ones before I watch the big ones. So many. Uh, oh my God, so many people who are big YouTubers, man, that inspire me what I am, what made me the YouTuber I am, and I inspire other people to watch my videos. Oh man, there's this one old school YouTuber, man. I don't think he's there anymore, but he very old school. Mm, 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 mm. I forgot his name was. He was Harvey Superboy had an issue with him, but I don't know if he's still on YouTube. Extra Ross, something like that. It's so many people on YouTube. So I hope I inspire so many people, man, because You know, Fearless was a good video, man. He was a good video commentary. What happened to Harvey Superboy? Oh, he's still around, bro. He just have another name called Your World Harvey. That's his new channel. Go find it. He's still making videos, brother. He just have another name. Um, it's sad about his sister passed away. That's been murdered, man. It's really sad. His sister got killed, and send some prayers for Harvey, man. He just lost his family member. He's still making YouTube videos, man. Still doing his thing. He just go by Your World. Just look at Your World, and he'll pop up. So he's still making YouTube videos. Harvey Superboy, Harvey, Your World Harvey, yeah. Native represents, still doing his thing, still around. I've been watching his videos at times, and some of the things that he was talking about. Bunch of stuff, man. Bunch of stuff goes on in our history. Our okay, that's good, man. I still watch his videos, man. Still watch them, but he got some good videos, man. Oh my God, eh, you watch horror movies still? Yes, I do. They just don't make good horror movies no more, man. They don't make no good ones. But there's one horror movie you gotta watch. It's called The Hex by Victor Crowley. That's a good movie. That's a good horror movie. This guy ripping bodies to shred to shrivel. This guy was just like he peeled people like red hot tomatoes, like bloody. Just this guy just ripped this woman's mouth all the way back until she's like a Cabbage Patch dead dead object of a rabbit case. It was just I can't explain it. You can watch it. It was called Hex. It's Hatchet. Hex. Go look it up. It's a good movie. It's about Victor Crowley. He's like a disability guy, but he passed on until his dad accidentally. Damn, I gotta see. I got it. I gotta check it out. Yeah, that's a good movie. Go see it. That will scare the shit out of you. Go watch the first one, especially the part he ripped his guts off of his back and blood just splattered all through splattered towards the trees. Man, it will scare the shit out of you. And this movie shot in New Orleans. God damn, to the dead swamps. Ooh, man, it scared the shit out of me. I love that movie. It's a great movie, man. But I can't wait till I see the Godzilla versus King movie on Friday. And I will review it when I come back to the movies and do a review about it to tell people to go see it. I just ain't see it yet, but I will see Godzilla versus King Kong. If I have to pick between Godzilla versus King Kong, I would have to pick King Kong, hands down. I like Godzilla, but King Kong would take this. Have you ever watched Insaneness? I heard of it. I watched the first one, but I didn't watch the second one or third one. I heard about it, and that movie kind of scared the shit out of me. I did saw it, especially the part where it's like the meets um Exorcist meets Medieval horror. It's like Exorcist meets Medieval. It's like that. I saw that movie. It was scary. I didn't see the second one, the third one, but I will see it the second one in the third one. So I have seen that movie, man. They don't make good horror movies no more like it was back in the 80s and the 90s. It just in the 2000s got sorry a little bit. Now the best one is the 70 ones. They very scary. They put more scary to it and put more violent core. They put it to the core of the violence of the movies. Now they have to ease it down and sugar it down a little bit because they don't want to scare the kids. So that's why they taking it down about a notch. I don't know why, but horror movies is just not as good like it used to be. It need to get back to that sooner or later. Oh man, I love Freddy Krueger, man. I love Freddy Krueger, especially the part I like when Freddy Krueger uh was eating the pizza and he taking bits by bits, a piece of part of people, and they show their faces on the pieces. That shit scared the fuck out of me when Freddy did that. And there was a scene where his head take off the TV and his arm take and pop off the TV, grab the girl and just slam her through the TV. That is some scary shit. And also Jason collecting heads and stuff, and Chucky. Oh man, I love Chucky. Even the first one is very scary. Those are very classic 90s horror films, very horrible. Even the Pumpkinhead is very more scary. Oh my God, a Pumpkinhead. It's scared the wits out of people, man. They don't make movies like that anymore. They really don't. I don't even like the remakes, what they do, because they take the classic out of it. Oh yeah, Freddy was a mind fuck. He was. He was. Yeah, Freddy was like that, man. Freddy was like that. He the type of guy, he was scared the shit out of people, man. That's just the kind of person he was. Freddy Krueger is just one of those people. He just like to fuck with your mind. He's just one of those cats. Will fuck with you. You were thinking that when you dream, he reappeared in your dreams, and you never thought he would come after your dreams and coming at you. He will scare the shit out of you, man. That's how scary Freddy was. He's something you just don't want to mess with, don't want to meet. Freddy just one of those people. Freddy is a mind fuck, man. You ain't lying. A mind fucking insane. He's a sane killer, sane maniac, dreaming killer. That's how he was. But they said it's based on in real life that people actually died on dreams. They said that. It was over there in South Asia somewhere. That was based on a true story of people who in over there in Asian countries falling asleep when the war and they died of dreams. I didn't think it was real, but they said it was real. And even Chucky based on a real life possessive doll, they say, Robert or something. And Raggedy Ann, that's based on that. And also the Twilight Zone stuff. They say that's based on that by Talking Tina. It's some scary shit. That's the evil act and evil spirits. What do you actually do after stream? Man, just probably play games sometimes and make few edit videos to try to upload the next video I'm gonna do after this. Because I just played a game called Marvelous Superman, Marvel Superman, Marvelous. Miles marketed him yesterday. It was great. But what I don't get, where how come Peter Parker had 40 episodes, but Miles Morales only got 15 episodes? What kind of bullshit is that? Or 16 episodes? That is bullshit. They need to give Miles Morales more airtime. Don't make no sense because they didn't want Miles Morales to outdo Peter Parker, because Peter Parker always going to be number one. And there's rumors going on how Peter Parker, you play Fortnite? Oh hell no! I don't even like Fortnite, man, because I don't understand that game one bit. Why the obsession of this game? All they do is go around building stuff and shooting people off and send off. I just didn't understand it. If I would have kept playing it, I probably would get it. But I just didn't understand Fortnite. I just didn't understand it. Because there was a news talk about how they going to cancel Fortnite. There was a lot of controversy of online game about it. A lot of people like Fortnite for some reason, especially millennials. They into that stuff. I'm not into it like that. I'd rather play Doom and also play Halo than rather play Fortnite. I don't know. I'd rather play Overwatch or something like that instead of playing Fortnite, man. I just don't know. I don't see what the big deal about this game, Fortnite. I just don't. A lot of people like that game, but I can't knock people down for liking that game. It's just not me. I don't know. That's why I say it's just not me. If I was into it, it'd be different, but it's just not me. I just don't understand the game. I just didn't understand it. I tried it one time and I stopped playing it. because I just didn't get the concept of the game Fourth Night. Somebody explain to me what that is about. I got GTA and by Dead by Dead by Daylight. I heard about that. What is that game is about? 'Cause I never played Dead by Daylight. I never heard about that. It's like a horror flick video game. It's like going around hurting, kill people or stuff like that. It's just like explain that because I never played that game. I played Grand Theft Auto. I played that. So, Grand Theft Auto always been my classic games that I like, and so is Halo and stuff like that, and Doom. I gotta finish Doom too. I gotta finish that Doom Fraternal Ancient God stuff because I gotta finish that. I ain't finished that game yet. I gotta finish it. So explain that to me, Ray Shooter. What's Dead by Daylight? Cause I never heard of it. I heard of that game, but I never get the chance to play it. Dead by Daylight. It's like a hidden and seek horror game. I figured it was. I gotta try. It sounds like um Alien Alien Isolation. That's what it sounds like. I play Alien Isolation. It's just like that because when I play that game, I had to go hide and sneak and try to get away from the fucking alien. And that shit pissed me off. I had to do all that shit to get away from this evil creature. But finally, I beat that game though. It wasn't easy. It's under I can't kill it, but I had to get away from it. So I'll check that out, man. I'm gonna check it out. The Dead by a Daylight. I need to check that out, man. I'm gonna check that out because it sounds like Alien Isolation and other games as well. I gotta check that out because I've been playing games for so long, man. Since I was a kid, man. It's cool, but it gets boring if you don't have good teammates. I can imagine. I will check that out though. But I just finished playing game The Last of Us. Did you got GTA 5? Yes, I beat that game. I've been beating it. But I feel like GTA 5 it can never be better like GTA 4. A lot of people say that GTA 4 is better than GTA 5, and I agree because it got more details and detail to relate to the characters of the fourth game. The fifth game is more like very fashionistic and very steady cruising game, but it's like a reality gangster TV show kind of game. But I played Grand Theft Auto 5. It's great. It's good, but it's not like great like Grand Theft Auto 4 is because it got the Russian influence in there. It's based on a Russian movie, believe it or not, a Russian gangster called Brother and Brother Two. Go look that movie up. It's like a gangster mobster movie about a guy just come to America, all the way to Russia, to New York, to all the way to Chicago, to part one and two. Especially part one, he tried to help out his brother to pay off the Chekins mafia for owing money to work with them. And part two was he helping out this guy when his brother was got into a trouble with corporate gangster. Go see that movie. It's called Brother and Brother Two, but they say it in Russia, Brata and Batata. It's like Brother and Brother Two. It's a good movie. It's based on the Grand Theft Auto 4 series, and it was influence of Russian mobster gangsters. Do you know about the deep web? I heard about that deep web. What that is because I heard something about that because I don't know I don't know what it is, but I heard something about it. I heard stuff about that the deep web stuff. But I watch Unfriendly movie because it's like a dark web stuff about a girl being raped online and she was trying to seek back the revenge to basically get out of her friends for spreading a false rumor and falsation about her. And believe me, she killed every last one of them online. It's called Unfriendly. That movie is very scary, but that's the consequences of people being on online, making spread falsization on somebody. People don't do that because when you do, you go regret it. So some good at some point, but a lot of times internet can be dangerous if people don't be careful. Don't put your too much information online. I don't like internet at times because I don't want anybody to know where I at, where I live, and especially how dangerous online is. It's very dangerous, but it can be good in some case when you keep your life and keep it private on off the line. So I got to check on deep web stuff, man, because I heard something about it, but I didn't know much about it though. I just played The Last of Us Part Two, and I did the review about it. It's underground of the internet. Evil people go there to buy drugs and kill people online and sex slaves, etc. Don't even go there. Oh, that's what it is. Wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Oh, good looking, man. Good looking. I definitely would not go there. That's what I've been saying. There are people out there that do evil shit, you know, and it's sad. It get to this point right there when see what internet does to folks. They going around kill innocent people and sex slave the folks and stuff like that, you know. And I just watch YouTube. I just watch videos YouTube about it. Oh, okay, good. Looking out, man. Because I heard something about it, but I will never look at deep web because I just stay away from shit like that because it seems like it's dangerous, like it's serious. Because I heard something about that, but I never thought there are people out there would do stuff like this. But like I said, there are sick motherfuckers out here, sick folks. Yes, there are people who are sick and demonic, and you're very fucked up. Yeah, very fucked up people. Some of these motherfuckers that need to be in prison forever. They won't never harm another human being, man. But they out there, bro. They out there, and they know who they are. They out there. At some point, that stuff gonna catch up to them. You just can't do men and women like that, and people take that very seriously. I can't believe there are people out there who actually that sick will do that to somebody. It's not right. It's wrong. You know, it's very sad. It really is. And I hope men and women will stay safe out here and just get away from sick people. They even kill kids on there. Jeez, what? You see what I mean? It's sad. Whoever this deep web, it need to be shut down. It's bro. At some point, it's going to be a day they're going to pull off the web off that because there are folks out here who will do shit like that. Can't do that. It's sad. And it should be go talk to friends and get to know people online, but not going around ruin people's data, whatever it may be, try to destroy. But what gets me, I have no respect for Farm the Flex, bro. Did you know about the Pizzagate stuff and Anna Crone? I heard some about that. The Pizzagate stuff. There's a lot of accusation about that, about people as kids and use some kind of actual code names to go into sex rich off of that. I heard about that. There are people are on here. I can imagine, bro. I can imagine. And they need to be stopped, man, at some point. Because it makes me so mad. I believe it. I believe it. But don't worry, man. It gonna give them serving them right because you just can't do that to people, man. But they don't want nobody to do that to their families, the people they love and they protected. And anybody that's sick need to be taken down immediately, straight up. But they will never be out public again. Because if I was in the position, out of the book at them, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because this website will be banned for life. For nobody can go in there. It's just sad, bro. There are people out there that do stuff like this, and you wonder why our world is not safe. Our children should be safe. Our children, even we have children, and the kid, and the men be safe. The women be safe. It's just some sick people out here. why I don't want nothing to do with that. They say it's all controversy theory. They say it's conspiracy theory, but I think it's some truth to it. I think it's some truth to it too, man. Because there was this one scene where somebody, I can't explain it, but somebody hold the person down and just torture them. And this is a child. They doing this to a kid. And there's this one video where some dude just slapping this kid around, and the little girl just kept on screaming. Who you should call daddy, and the little girl kept screaming. When I hear something like that, it just infuriates me. Whoever that person that did that to kid need to be taken down straight up, because they get their ass beat for doing that to kids. It's not right, bro. It's not right. That's why Michael Jackson talked about this years ago. They need to protect children. But yet they accusing him for molesting kids, and he ain't did nothing. Michael Jackson was saying to make the heal for the better of the world, but yet the world is destroyed because they ruin people's kids and ruin people's lives and hopes and dreams. If people say they love kids, do it for the better for the kids, to make it safe, for their mom and dads can protect them, that people actually love and cared about them. Kids should not be exploited. Kids should be very loved and protected to make sure things won't happen to them ever again. It pisses me off when I hear stuff like that. That's why I'm worried about my nieces and nephews when I hear, especially when they got kids, because my nieces got kids now. I got to worry about my great nieces. There's a video where struck a 40 pull balls up some guy's butt and making him drink Dr. Pepper until he's dead. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Like I said, bro, said again, I mean, somebody need to do something about this stuff. It just can't go on like that. You just can't go around doing people like that. I mean, it's hearing stuff like this. I'm shocked, but I'm not as shocked because I hear stuff like this all the time, and I never thought it could be real, but it can be. I believe it can be real if they do that to people. But something need to be done, rank shooter. Something need to be done about this, or people won't have to deal with this no more. But they can feel safe again and feel they can finally into for they can finally live in a moment of peace. It's just sad, bro. Really is. Hear stuff like this and make you wonder. People just have to be aware of folks like that. They have to be aware and make a stand and say enough is enough. We're not gonna stand for this anymore. And something got to be done sooner or later. And punish for those who do that to somebody. Put them in jail for a long time. But they won't never walk the streets and do it to somebody else. If they don't do something about that, then they're gonna do it to someone else. And something don't get done. I tell you, man. I mean, it's sad to hear stuff like this, man. It really is. But I do believe there's a lot of stuff going on. I do believe that. Then you see these celebrities start wearing. Are you be online tomorrow? Okay. I might be online tomorrow if I don't have nothing else to do, but I will be online. I guarantee you on that, as much as I possibly can. But I'm just gonna wrap this up for now. Rated 2. So I will be online. Wait on me on that. I guarantee you on that. I will do it for a time, anytime. From the morning to the evening, I will be on there. Anytime I have something else to talk about. So I'm gonna wrap this up, bro. So I see you, Ray Shooter. Stay up, man. Stay up. Support to your boy. And I got so much more. So I see you tomorrow, brother. And we got so much things that we could talk about and my audience out there. So that's all I can say, people, man. It's your boy, Domination. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. After I wrap this, I got another video, but it's going to be another few months. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. So it's your boy, Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chugga to do sound text, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace.